Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11 and you're about to watch my unboxing and testing of the UGEtube Pro flashlight by Olight. And I just want to let you know, if you are interested in this flashlight at any point during this video, please click on the affiliate link in the description box or in the comment section down below. And if you go and make a purchase on May 3rd, there's going to be some really good prices that are going to be offered on this flashlight. I just got this information just a few hours ago. And so you can get the UGEtube Pro for 30% off on May 3rd. It's going to be $97.96 after the discount if you want to go that route and just get the flashlight and the charging cable. Otherwise, they're going to offer a bundle, which is going to have the UGEtube Pro plus the L dock plus a 1 amp long cable at 40% off, which means it's going to be $101.94. So if you want more than just a flashlight, if you want the actual mount for it, the wall mount for it, you can go that route too. That's going to be on sale. That L dock and that cable is also compatible. It's also going to be compatible with certain S series, H series, and M series, and Warrior series Olight flashlights. And I'll put all this information in the description box down below for you too. And last but not least, if you spend over $169, you get a free M1T Plus. I believe that's a Raider series if I'm not mistaken. If you spend over $349, you're also going to get, or you're going to get, one of the two, an SR Mini. So I don't know if you're going to get both or just one. It might just be one versus the other. I'm not sure. So you'll find out when you guys put this in your cart because I'm still trying to figure out all the details myself. But that's what's going to be going on. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the unboxing video. I'm actually adding this at the beginning of the video, which is already done. And again, I want you to watch through the end of the video before you decide to order the flashlight. It's going to have an interesting twist towards the end. But anyway, that's it. Let's go ahead and move on with the unboxing. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11. I want to welcome you back to the channel. We are bringing you yet another Olight unboxing and I guess you could say basic overview and initial test. This will be the fourth Olight product that we will have been testing on the channel. So far we've tested the PL Mini 2 Valkyrie, the Warrior X, the M1T Raider, and then right now we've got the all-new Olight UGEtube Pro. This sucker's got a ton of features. It puts out a whopping 3200 max lumens on turbo mode. Yes, it is turbocharged with a throw of 250 meters. So let's not waste any time. Let's just get right into and do the general unboxing. So far, the Olight products that I've seen across the board have been consistent, and you know, we've actually got a few of these flashlights going out to a couple YouTubers so that they can test them out also, going beyond the tests that I've done to see how well these suckers do hold up. And this is great. All right, so real quick, basic specifications. What's cool about this is it goes from 5 lumens, 50 lumens, 300 lumens, 1200 lumens, and 3200 lumens with a runtime of 12 days for the 5 lumen mode, and then all the way up to, now it says 2 plus 150 minutes. If one of you guys watching these videos, somebody who's a flashlight expert can chime in and tell me exactly how long that is, I would really love to know. But we are looking at a 250 meter throw, 3200 lumens on turbo mode, and it does have indicators to tell you which mode you're in so you don't get confused when you're actually using the flashlight, especially if you want to maximize your viewing time. By the way, okay, just in the being all honest with you and being, you know, fully disclosing with you, Olight did send this to me as a tester, so we're going to see what happens to. We're going to beat it up a little bit, and a lot of these flashlights, as you may or may not know, they do go out to other YouTubers, they do go out on giveaways and so on. So let's go ahead and get the box open here, and we will see what Olight has to give us. All right, so here we go. All right, congrats on your new Olight UGEtube Pro. As always, they're going to have a protective tab that's going to prevent the battery from running down or the light from turning on while it's being shipped. Okay, it does have the proprietary charging little port magnetic clip on the back, which is really cool because if you have a bunch of these, you know, you can just grab one of these, and if you have a variety of Olight products, you can just use one standard charger, one cable, just to hook them all up and run them if you want to, or take multiples and just run them off of a USB hookup, any type of power source you want to, and you can get it to go. And it does have a dock that comes with it too, which is really cool, which helps maximize your flexibility when it comes time to actually charging it. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and just get the light out here. Okay, so it looks like we've got a nice carry pouch on here. We've got, yeah, got yourself a loop if you want to put that on your belt. Possible, I guess you could say, Alice or Molly point attachments. Got a nice little hookup here. You can clip it on with a lanyard if you want to, or a carabiner, whatever. You've got a nice strap to protect the front of it from opening up on its own. Go ahead and push that, and we'll go ahead and take the flashlight out itself. I'm going to try hard to make sure this stays in focus this time. I believe that this is 5.68 ounces, somewhere around there. Let's go back and check out the stats here. It is 6.98 ounces, including battery, 5.04 by 1.38 inches. Will handle up to a 2-meter submersion, I believe up to 30 minutes. And also a 1.5 meter drop, which we will be drop testing it as soon as we get charged up and so on. Again, you get that consistent build quality all across the board that you see with a lot of your Olights. It's almost like an anodized finish. Nice rugged aluminum frame for the flashlight itself. Triple beam, we got 3 LEDs going on in here, and I'll let you know about what specific type of bulbs those are here in just a little bit. Okay, you've got your button, and it's got a nice, they use this is a proprietary silicone on the sides. It's going to prevent the flashlight from getting hot in your hands, and also gives you good grip. It's got a nice texture on it. It's got kind of some ribbing in it too, which allows it more of an ergonomic use. And again, I've got, I guess you could say, just medium-sized hands, and you can see how good it's going to fit in the hand. Really, really, just the right kind of size. If you have this on your belt, it's not going to feel too cumbersome. So again, Seeker 2 Pro. You got that hookup on the back there with your USB charging, your little magnetic clip, which is very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and just go through the accessories real quick. Oh, there we go. All right, very cool. And always, we know we will want to check out the instruction manual because there's going to be a lot of stuff that we need to know about. So your little attachment mechanism, your little L clamp that you get here. Let's see if we can get this in focus for you. There you go. That's going to hook onto a wall, or it's going to mount on some sort of a surface, and you'll be able to put your little clip on the top, and then the flashlight's going to go up on the bottom, and it'll be able to charge. I don't know if it's going to be held up against the wall. Not sure if we're actually going to install that. I usually just like to use just the little USB hookup cable when I charge it. Not sure if I'm going to be drilling to the walls just yet. And looks like we've got a cleaning cloth, and we've got the USB hookup cable. Let's go and get this out. Again, I love this basic standard across the board. Yes, it is, proprietary to Olight, but once you start to get a bunch of these floating around, they are very handy to have, very simple to have. It's nice to know that my weapon light, my flashlights, everything basically uses the same kind of hookup. I don't have to worry about finding a certain kind of a plug for one type of flashlight and a certain kind of plug for the other, and misplacing, proprietary plugs and things like that. Microfiber cleaning cloth, very cool. I don't think I've received that with any of the flashlights that Olight's given me so far. And then also, let's just see what this is. Some sort of a little clip or handle or something. Oh, I think it's double-sided tape so that you can mount the little L dock with it that comes with it. Then also, you got your manual. I'm definitely going to look that over when I get a chance. I believe that we've got a 30-day money-back guarantee with this light, as well as a 5-year warranty to cover the light. Yep, 5-year quality promise is what it says there. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get this charging real quick, and we'll go through a few more of the specifications on it. Hey, you know what? Let's see what we got for a battery in this thing. Let's check that out first, see what kind of milliamps we're talking here. I believe it can handle up to a 1 amp charge. Now it pushes out 1 amp of electricity to charge it, which in theory, if it's a 5,000 milliamp battery, yeah, it would take you 5 hours to totally charge it up. So I'm not sure if this is an Olight proprietary battery or if there's other companies that make this style or this type. It's the 21700 rechargeable lithium-ion battery, 18 watt hours, 3.6 volts, 5,000 milliamps. For high drain devices, ORB 217C50. I'd say maybe pick up one more of these and just keep it around in case you ever need it. That way you've always got that light, you always got that battery floating around. At some point there may be some aftermarket support for these if they happen to disappear off the market. Let's hope not. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this charged up. We're just gonna do the basic downstairs test. It's starting to get dark outside. We'll go outside and light up the field, the back of the house like we always do. We're gonna drop test it, of course, and then we're gonna go and just put it on turbo mode and just see how long we really get out of it. I really wanna push this thing and see what it can do. I'm sure you can get a couple hours of runtime out of lower modes. I'm not doubting that. So let's go ahead and get this sucker charging, and we will go from there. Okay, so there's a lot of details here in the instructions. I obviously do encourage you to check it out. One thing I do want to talk about is that there's going to be some status lights around the little button that we're going to push, and the status lights here will tell you the number of, well, which mode you're on, low mode or moonlight, and then medium, high, and also turbo mode, okay? And then also tells you the percentage of battery life that you have on the right-hand side. So you definitely want to make sure that you remember which ones those are, but you should almost be able to tell which beam you're running by just the brightness level in general. It does have a quick access to turbo mode, which is really cool. If you double click on the button, it will go directly to turbo mode, double click to turn it off. It does have a timer on it, which is pretty cool too, so you can access it and you can set different timer levels or different timers with different levels of light. It does have a lock and unlock. So there's a lot of really cool features that we have. And we also have strobe, and they go through all the details of how to operate it when you get it. It's a pretty serious flashlight. Like I said before, I did notice that it does say 1A for 1 amp with the charging cable that comes with it. And I'm not sure if all the other Olight cables can do the 1 amp charge or not, but at least you know you've got compatibility with the other hookup cables if you need to. They give you instructions on how to mount the system to the wall and how to use it as a dock and so on, which is really cool. It's going to be very handy to have. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and let this charge, and then we're going to come back and do some drop testing. We're going to dunk it, take it outside. We're going to run the battery down and just see how well she holds up. All right, guys, so once again, we are back in the dark utility room. It is the darkest room in the house right now, and so we're going to go and just put the flashlight on. There we go. So this is your little 5 lumen mode. I don't know if the camera really does this justice. It's a lot brighter than what you see here. There's actually a little bit of fill light that's actually lighting the surroundings as well as just where you see the beam, so that's not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and just put it on low now, which is 50 lumens. And then to get the brightness to increase, all you have to do is just hold the button down. There's your medium. Definitely more than adequate to see what you're doing, especially down here in a dark utility room. Okay, hold it down again for high. There you go. And the whole time we have the little meter on the right side. These little LEDs are lighting up, telling you what your power amount is that you have on the right side, and eventually it will turn itself off, but you can push it again. Turn it back on here. And those little LEDs will light up to tell you how much battery power you have and then what mode you're in. Now notice I cannot shift. It just goes back down to low, medium, high. If you want to get turbo to come on, you have to do a quick double click. And that's turbo. That's your 3200 lumens, which is pretty friggin' significant. I mean, it really puts out a pretty good beam. The fill light, it basically lights up this entire utility room. Alright, so the top of the furnace here is basically 5 feet tall. 1.5 meters of drop resistance is 4 feet 11 inches, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to go ahead and just drop this on concrete from about 5 feet. This is, I hate doing this. Oh, alright, still on. Whew, no problems, no damage. Got a little scuff there on the bezel. Oh yeah. Actually, no, it didn't do too bad. A little tiny nick in the finish, but not bad at all. Okay, one more time. Okay, the light did turn off. I think it's because it hit the bump. It hit the button when it landed. You know what? Let's just do this one more time. Just make sure it's not a fluke. All right, here we go. Third drop. Okay, guys, so let's talk about what we just saw in the video here. I dropped it from 5 feet. The light did stay on. Okay, I'd always drop it at least 2 times just to make sure it's going to survive more than one bump. I dropped it a second time, and the light did turn off. Okay. Now, when I put it back on the third time and dropped it, the light would not come back on. And I've got some pretty significant kind of marks and bumps on it now. But again, it's got a rugged design. It should be able to handle some impact. But I did notice that the battery is telling me that the battery is dead or it's dying. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in, give it a full charge. If it turns back on, it was just a fluke. It just was the battery dying, okay? We're going to get it fully... Okay, guys, so it is the morning after the drop test, and yes, I'm still wearing the same shirt because I just woke up about 15 minutes ago. I did leave the Seeker 2 Pro plugged in all night. The plug was glowing green when I got it this morning, indicating the battery is at a full charge, and so will it turn on? Let's go ahead and put it in turbo mode. No, it's not turning on. Okay, the status lights are telling me that it's supposed to be on, that it does in fact have a charge, and nothing's happening. So let's just try a regular on-off mode. Nope. Nothing, no light. Okay, it might just be reflecting light off that, but it's not turned on at this point. So, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to contact Olight. I'm going to request a replacement unit. And this makes me wonder, did I push this flashlight too far by doing 3 drop tests on it instead of just my usual 2? Okay, the only reason why I did a third wasn't to try to break it, was because when it turned off the second time, I've never had that happen before, and I just wanted to see, okay, is this thing going to stay on if you drop it? Is this something you should know, especially if you're working in a really rugged situation and you drop this thing, can you expect it to shut off? So I did the third drop, so you decide, whether or not that might be a little too rough on the unit. So that's going to officially end the unboxing and review of this unit. We can't do the endurance testing or the waterproof testing on it because I want to make sure it's still going to run once it's been dunked in water and submerged and so on. So here's a big question. Would I recommend it? Okay, so first of all, if you thought my testing was unreasonable and you don't expect it ever being dropped more than, say, once or twice in its lifetime, click on the affiliate link, go ahead and pick one of these up. It's a great design. It's got a lot of features, but if you're worried about the long-term durability and the ruggedness of it, you might want to pass on it. Would I recommend it at this point? I cannot recommend this flashlight at this point. I know Olight's not going to want to hear this, but if it can't survive more than a couple drops, it's really hard for me to want to recommend spending this kind of money on a flashlight that's supposed to have an awesome design, awesome features, awesome durability, but who knows, maybe I'm totally wrong. You can blame it on me for breaking it, but that just happens sometimes when you do gear tests on this channel. Sometimes they just don't work, and like I said, Olight's probably not going to want to hear this, but if they send me a replacement unit, we'll start up with a single 1.5 meter drop test because that's what it's rated for in the box. We'll do the waterproof testing, the nighttime testing, endurance testing, and so on. Again, if you want one, click on the affiliate link, go pick one up. It is a very nice design. It does have a ton of features. Maybe it'll suit your needs well. It just depends on what kind of use you see yourself with this, what kind of application for it. If it's going to just be a glove box flashlight, I think it's going to be wonderful. A home flashlight is going to be wonderful. If you're somebody who's going to be using it for tactical or military use or very rugged use, that's something you might want to reconsider. So anyway, that is my unboxing and short testing of the Olight Seeker 2 Pro. And last thing before I forget it, again, if you decide you want to pick one of those up, Olight is going to have a special deal where if you spend $169 or more, they are going to give you a free M1T Raider, which is a great flashlight. We reviewed it on this channel. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to watch that, and that was one of those flashlights that sold out on one of Olight's 50% off specials that they had going on. And so anyway, that's another option that will be for if you do decide that you want to order this flashlight. Again, like I said, it's out there if you're interested in it. Check it out otherwise, okay? Alright, so anyway guys, that wraps it up. I want to thank you for watching. Please like or subscribe. I want you to follow me and check me out over on Gunstreamer, guntube.org, gunchannels.com. Get over there and get yourself a membership. We're also on UGEtube, okay, and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those different locations. Otherwise, guys, hopefully I can bring you a part 2 to this. I know it's not the ending a lot of people wanted to see, but it happens. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day. All right, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe, and as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.